Hello, Hive Mind. This is Shalazar with Hive Mind Gaming, coming to you with another video on Raid Shadow Legends. We're going to take a first look at Raid Shadow Legends. If any of you have ever watched any YouTube videos on gaming or have played any mobile games, you've seen ads for Raid Shadow Legends. They're kind of they're kind of adamant about getting their name out there. But to be honest, it's what drew me in. So some of their ads are quite quirky and comical. So that's the kind of sense of humor I have. So it drew me right in. You can find the game on iOS or Android. It is a mobile game, so you will only find it on uh, your phone. But Polarium Games is the company that puts it out. They do have an app that you can download on your PC if you'd rather play it on PC, and you can just play it right off the Polarium Play. You can look that up right on the computer. Also, there's a an app called BlueStacks that you can get on your computer, and that will allow you to play any of your mobile games on your computer through that app. So let's get into it. So the first thing is it is a RPG style game. It will allow you. There's tons of stuff to do in the game. I mean, tons of stuff. Like most games, there's energy. There's different resources you need to perform everything. It's got hundreds of characters, as you can tell, or as you can see. This is a full roster of all their tunes that are currently in the game. And it tells you how many are in each faction. So as you can see, there are hundreds of characters or champions, as they call it, in this game. When you unlock everything, there is a clan boss that you can, if you join a clan, you can fight the clan boss with your clan. It gives you extra gear to summon your or to equip your guys with. There's the arena, which is head-to-head action with other teams from other players, that kind of thing. There is a situation or a program for faction wars here, where you can only use the specific characters from that faction to go through not a campaign, but a series of battles for just your factions. There are multiple dungeon types in here. Each one has a specific reason for that dungeon, like gear, certain types of gear, uh, extra potions to help you build up your character and go through and make your characters more powerful. And then there's the campaign where actually you can gain lots of different stuff while actually hearing a storyline and going through and battling different bosses and things like that. Everything that they have in the game has some kind of reward to it. So, for instance, in the campaign, as you're going through and you're gaining stars in these campaigns, you do unlock cool little rewards down here. The dungeons have their own reward system because you're gaining something in return of running for running those dungeons. And then the main area here that you're is going to be your home screen. You have different things like the tavern where you actually upgrade your guys, the Great Hall where those are bonuses that you gain once you do the arena and you build up you when you're playing arena battles, you're gaining tokens and that will allow you to buy upgrades from the Great Hall. You've got the portal that allows you to summon new champions. The market allows you to buy random stuff. Like most gotcha games, it's going to have things that are it's going to be things that are random. There's a random chance of stuff being in there, and you may or may not want to unlock that. Sparring pit helps you is another aspect of the game that allows you to level up some of your guys. The gym mine is a gym sink where somewhere you can use your gems to get more gems. So it's another program like that. They're constantly having events and tournaments, as you can see over here on the side. One of the things that is negative about the game is that they do have a lot of, like their ads when you're playing other games, they do have a lot of ads that pop up trying to sell you stuff. So when you're in here battling stuff and then you're coming out to see where your guys stand, usually you'll get a pop up after pop up after pop up, and you have to close those down to get to what you're doing. On top of all that stuff that you're doing, while you're doing that stuff, there's missions, quests, and challenges that you can do to gain more cool things. So, at first look, the combat system is fairly simple. You basically just point and click to attack. So you click on the ability, you point at the you click on the target, and that's the target that gets the ability, that receives the ability. So if it's a buff that helps your friends, then you click on the ability and click one of your friends. If it's a debuff or something that hurts the enemy, or an attack that hurts the enemy, then you click on the ability and click on the target that you want it to hit, and then it does the attack. So lots of cool strategies. With hundreds of characters in the game, it lends itself to have lots of different strategies. The meta currently is a speed team, which just the quicker you can go to kill your opponent so that they don't get a turn. But there are strategies out there to defeat it. It's just whether or not you build those teams to defeat that one strategy. So lots of different cool things with this game that you can do. If you like PvP, player versus player, then the arena is definitely the way to go. They're coming out with a new content, which is a 3v3, where you build 3 teams and you go up against someone who has 3 teams, and then you battle them out one at a time, and the victor takes the win. The person with the best 2 out of 3 takes the win. So lots of cool stuff there. The clan boss is designed to help your clan. There are several clan bosses, and depending on what level you are, so that, like most gotcha games, there's usually one big clan boss and everybody has to hit the same guy. This one is actually split up to where there's different levels of the clan boss, and so if you have someone that is a power in-game player and they're hitting the clan boss, they can hit their own clan boss, the big clan boss, the higher level clan boss, and get higher level rewards. Where someone starting out that joins that guild can hit the low level clan boss, their rewards aren't as great or grand, but they still get a reward and they're still able to actually compete. Or not compete, because you're not competing against anyone. You're just that you can still attack. The cool thing about hitting the clan boss is that when you hit the clan boss, everyone that hits the clan boss gets a reward. So it's not just well, we have to kill it to get the reward. No, you have to damage it to get the reward. So that's a cool thing about the clan boss. So, with that being said, I just wanted to go over just real quickly a first look at the game, so that you could get an understanding that there's so much in the game that you can do with the dungeons. Every single dungeon, this is really cool. Every single dungeon has a different strategy to it. So the ice golem has a different strat than the dragon's lair versus the fire knight versus the spider, and then of course the keeps are all different, and the minotaur. Some of them at beginning at low level, you could probably just use the same teams to beat the first few levels of them. But once you get into higher level, or even in game, mid tier to in game, you have to actually start using strategy to beat them. If you don't, you're just gonna get beat and you're gonna be frustrated. The best thing to do is find a YouTuber you like, watch their videos on strategy, because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that are putting out content. You're welcome to hit the like button and follow button on mine, subscribe. I'm going to start putting out content on all these dungeons so that you can get an idea of what the strat's going to be. So just to finish this up, guys, so I don't want this to go too much longer. I'm going to start a campaign here, a YouTube campaign of doing a beginner's guide to the game, starting off. I already did the starting one. I just wanted to go back and explain the game at a suggestion of a friend of mine. So what I'd like to do is start a campaign of from start to finish, and or from start to end game, and do a log on that, a YouTube log on that, episodes on that. So uh, go ahead and hit the like button if you like this video, and the subscribe. I do appreciate it. If you have any comments, go ahead and leave them. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. If you have a suggestion on what you would like to see a video of, go ahead and put that in the comments, and I'll try to get to it as quickly as I can. But other than that, you guys have a great day. Look forward to seeing you in the future. Have a great one, guys. Bye.